Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. A lot of news went down this week. Hammer, how you doing?
Ah, I'm disgusted. I'm just disgusted to be a Jet fan. I can't. What a clown show. I just can't believe how bad this organization looks and is. It's just insane. We just talked before the podcast, and you said they interviewed what 7 or 8 candidates, Wink Martindale being one for defensive coordinator, along with Jim Leonard. And obviously now you know why all these guys, declined to take the job is because Woody hired a little puppet he used to work with, Brian Duker,
Duker.
I think it is, who he coached with in Detroit, and the guy was an assistant to Glenn on the defensive coordinator side. And one of the statistics was they were in 3 years the 31st ranked defense, 29th and 27th ranked defense. So this guy is just a puppet. So Glenn can call the plays. I mean, I don't know how Woody Johnson let this idiot have all this power, but it's a clown show.
Yeah, so they interviewed all those guys just to satisfy the Rooney rule, and then they hired
Right.
them
Good
after
point.
one virtual interview, or I think it was one or two, but I mean, still, it's pathetic. They had 2 good years of defense under Glenn, and then they finally drafted in year three good guys, which made their defense decent. I think they were like uh, in the top 10 to like 15 defenses that year just because of the players they brought in.
Matt DeMick Sala looked like Lombardi. I
I
mean,
know it's bad. It's
I
horrible. I
mean,
mean, look
Sala just
up. The
hired
Patriots
the
are headed to
ball.
the Super Bowl too, so we got a lot of enjoyment.
Yeah, the Pats are heading to the Super Bowl and they're playing against Darnold, our old quarterback, who we didn't give enough time. But then again,
You had to let him go for him to develop.
no, I know Jets didn't have the coaching. I think he started under Gase, and
He's a
then
great
he.
coach.
Can you name the 5 teams he went to?
Yeah, he. So we traded him to the Panthers, and then after that, he went to the Niners, then the
See, that's the one team I
Vikings,
forgot he went to.
and the Niners, then he went to the Vikings, and then he took
Yeah,
the contract this year to go to Seattle.
I'm happy for him. I hope Seattle kicks the crap out of New England.
Yeah, I hope too. I mean, the betting lines right now are Seattle's minus
Four and a
240.
half.
So,
Is it 4.5?
yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, I just
That's
think whoever
uh,
won that game, the Seattle or the Rams, was gonna be favored and heavy.
yeah. I think the NFC right now is better than the AFC all around. I think they have better teams. I mean, you saw what the Eagles did to the Chiefs last year. So I'm not saying this game's going to be a blowout, but I think Seattle just faced two really good offensive teams and kind of shut them down.
Yeah, I'm sad my Rams lost though. I mean, Stafford had MVP. He's gonna win MVP, but
Yeah, he's a class act. I love Stafford.
yeah, he's gonna win MVP. But I mean, that punt returner sold him the game. I don't know what that guy's doing. He like backs up, falls over, grabs the ball. I still can't get over how bad that guy is.
Yeah, that was pretty horrible.
And Stafford after the game said, I told the guy I love him. It is what it is, and you gotta move on.
Nah, he's a
I
great
love
person.
Stafford.
Class act, yeah, class act, and we have a classless act in the Meadowlands, in the swamps
It's
of that
so bad.
toxic-filled swamp stadium. I don't know what Woody Johnson is thinking, letting this idiot fire all his coaches. I mean, listen, once you fire your offensive coordinator and your defensive coordinator, you know what? It's time for you to go too. I mean, you fired your defensive coordinator and your offensive coordinator.
So I got
So
some breaking news here. The Jets last night they had five complete interviews for offensive coordinator. They had Darnell Bevel
Bravel,
on the Dolphins.
yeah,
They had
Bravo
Ronald
or was
Curry
it?
with the Bills.
Right.
Frank Wright, he was formerly in the NFL. Not much success, I guess, that much like play calling, but he was at Stanford last year. Greg
Who,
Roman
Frank
with the
Wright?
Chargers, and then Lunda Wells with the Cowboys.
I don't know.
It's a
This
great
this is a
list
tough.
there.
It's a tough sell for the Jets. I mean, who wants to come? What's this call Glenn a lame duck? I mean, he is. I mean, he hired this like this child. You see Brian, whatever Duker. He looks like he's 12 years old. So he's okay with being called a defensive coordinator and having Glenn make the calls, which is ridiculous. No other person is going to take that job who has any kind of
I mean, it's all
resume.
for money too.
Yeah, true. I mean, on the offensive side, at this point I'll take Frank Reich. He's been a head coach. He's been around. He's run some good offenses. I mean, there's not much candidates out there,
That list is
honestly.
not that
No, I'd
compelling.
take Frank Wright and then tell Frank Wright if Glenn fails, you'll be the head coach and you can oversee with Muji as long as Muji does a good job in this year's draft. If Muji's on the clock too, because he's tied in with Glenn. So if Muji fucks up this draft, he's gone too.
It's gonna be very interesting because there's a report too that Woody Johnson reached out to Gruden, and Gruden was like, did not want the job.
Yeah, I mean, what would Gruden want anything to do with
So
the
what I
Jets
think is next year when Glenn gets fired, I think if we got our young quarterback, he's gonna have Gruden be the head coach.
or McDermott
I think he wants Gruden. He
or
wants an
Tomlin
offensive like minded guy.
or Tomlin?
I think he loves Gruden. I mean, Woody, not Glenn. Woody reached out to him, and Woody meddles with things. He'll send the blank check.
Yeah, it's just it's. I'm telling you, it's obviously Woody doesn't want to pay two coaches salaries because he's going to pay Salah this year. I think he's got one more year to play Salah, and that's this year. So he didn't want to have two head coaches on his, what do you call it, dead salary. I mean, giving this idiot 5 years was just a total miscalculation.
It just depends on their draft. I mean, who are they getting at quarterback this year? And it's just they're gonna have to get one of these guys in the second round, a young guy. They're not taking Ty Simpson. I would freak out if they took Ty Simpson in the first round. I mean, if he
His
falls to the
draft
second, I
stock
would
seems
take
to
him.
be his draft stock seems to be climbing.
There's just no point though. Like you get your offense and defensive guy in the first round, and then you take your other pick. If you want to trade up with pick 16, you can use one of your seconds of the round to get one of the premium guys like Caleb Downs or Cornell Tate. And
Yeah, they
then
need talent.
I'm picking a quarterback third round or second round with my pick. I'm
Where's
not
that guy?
taking a first round pick.
Newhauser, whatever his name is. Was he LSU?
Nussmeier.
Nussmeier. Is he LSU?
Yes. So last year, Todd McShay had like all these guys had a early 2026 mock for this year,
Right.
and it was Nussmeier being number one pick to the Jets. But this year, I mean, LSU collapsed and he had injuries, so his stock fell.
There's a lot of guys, and I was watching the Senior Bowl. There's a lot of quarterbacks coming out of here that I hadn't even heard of.
Yeah, there's Robertson on Baylor. People like aren't like pleased with, but I mean he's decent. And then there's a bunch of other guys with like the same build and height as Josh Allen, like the
You see
size and
this?
the arm strength. So
Did you see that stud kid from Division 2?
yeah, there's a lot of good guys. It's just who can develop them. That's how it is.
They showed this one guy from Division 2. I forget what college, but they say he's a monster.
Yeah, they said he was. There's one guy that's a lefty too. There's a lot of good guys in the Senior Bowl. It's just
It'll be interesting to watch the combine.
yeah, it's just who likes who. And there's the Jets right now. Can they develop a young quarterback? And that is a no.
I don't know, Matt. It's getting pretty brutal. It's getting, it's instead of getting better, it's just getting worse.
It's the only way they win games. They develop young quarterback. They can't just keep going down this route of signing this free agent veteran guy or getting this guy who's proven himself in the NFL but hasn't got there. Like none of these guys in free agency right now, like Malik Willis, Kirk Cousins, because he's gonna get cut. I don't want any of them. I want to get a young guy and develop him. I don't care if he's terrible. Start a veteran for 6 games, then you start the young guy. And if say the guy
But
doesn't pan out, you move on next year. You'll have a top 5 pick
the
anyway.
one guy we all talk about who signed for this year, are we just canning him and eating more money in Justin
Fields? Oh,
Fields?
I watched so many reporters. They say he's getting cut.
Wow. Yeah, he was, you know what? Isn't it funny that, ironic that once Woody Johnson said something nasty about him, he's done. He never played another game.
Yep.
So,
It's
so you don't think Woody Johnson mingles in, metals, I should better word, metals in the coaching and the GM? He's a disaster. This guy. The NFL should step in and say, "Listen, get your act together, or we're gonna make you sell the team."
I just think that
I mean, it's
they
a
need a
clown show,
coach
man.
that will like bash Footy and put him in his place.
How did Glenn get
Like
all
if
this power?
Gruden was the coach, he would immediately Woody would do nothing.
Yeah, but it's like, how did Glenn get all this power?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm going to call. You know what? Glenn's a preacher. I mean, he's got a big ego, I guess. Glenn too. I mean, he should have resigned. I mean, he should resign. You're a failure.
He's so bad. I just like the
Well,
only way
the
this
guy
team is
fired
saved is their draft
90%
picks.
of
The
his
draft
coaching
picks is
staff.
what's saving this team.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah, right. That's true. The next 2 years, if Muji blows it this year, they can't go in with a guy who's given so much capital and he blows it. I
I
mean, he's
mean,
got
next year, looking at their schedule, they're only winning the 4 games that they're possibly winning. Every other game is toss up.
they'll
Besides,
be
like the
lucky.
Dolphins, they'll maybe split, but
Yep. I
they
think
play
you're
the
right. I think they'll.
Browns, which
Yep.
Todd Monken's a decent coach. I think they're gonna lose to him if they like
Yeah,
treat Shador
that was a good
properly.
hire by the Ravens.
It's just so it's Shador and the Browns with Monken, which are probably gonna lose. Then we play Mendoza and whoever their OC is. It might be like the Kubiak guy in Seattle, who's a great
Right.
offensive coordinator for the young coach. And then we play the
Yeah,
Titans with Salah.
I think you're right. Kubiak's going to go to the Raiders, right?
Yeah. And then we play the Titans with Salah, which I don't see us winning that game at all. I mean, it's just a horror show too. Like this team is winning 2 games next year. I'm sorry, it's just how it is.
I think you're right. I think the over under is like 2 to 4 at the most.
Their schedule is ridiculously hard. They played all those teams didn't miss the playoffs that they're playing in their top order. And the
Matt,
Dolphins will maybe split just how bad
I'll
they
be
are too.
I'll be shocked if we win 5 games.
I'm shocked we win 4.
Yeah, and then jet luck. They'll freaking they're going to have to blow it up if they you know what they're going to have to clean the whole house unless Muji land some good players because Glenn's got to be gone. They got to bring in an attractive, well-known coach to attract
Get me,
Arch
I would
Manning.
love Gruden.
Yeah, Arch Manning would come for Gruden, I think.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
Right? I mean, or
that's what
Sean
I would
McDermott.
think Woody would want to do. Get the guy that Arch wants to. I mean, they're going to be targeting Arch 100%. They're not getting a quarterback this year. No one's hitting on a quarterback. So it's just you get a guy like Arch, and then you got to find the coach that he wants. That's how it is. 'Cause they're
Do
going
you
to
think
trade up one of
Raiders?
their first.
Do you think the Raiders definitely take him,
Who,
Mendoza?
Mendoza?
I guess
Mendoza's
they have
locked
to.
for
Yeah,
number
they
one.
have to because they're getting rid of Gino, right?
Yeah, it's 100% locked. They're taking Mendoza. They're just waiting for Kubiak, I think, like an offensive coach just to
Yeah,
help
that
them.
I think he's got a relationship with Brady, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Kubiak.
hmm
I think he does. But that's a good hire, though. Like even I was wrong. Monken's in Cleveland. Monken used to coach for the Ravens, right? He was
Yes,
their offensive
he was
coordinator,
the
I
offensive
believe.
coordinator last year.
Yeah, so he's on. That's a good hire by the Browns. I like Monken. And then it's interesting to see what the Ravens just hired their coach. I don't know a lot about him, but he's a young. It seems like a good young, experienced guy. From a good tree.
I think the Browns would rock with Shador too, because I like Shador. I don't think he's
Yeah,
a
I don't know
terrible
why the Jets
quarterback. He
didn't
just
just
had
take a
no
fucking.
weapons.
The Jets should have taken a flyer on him in the 5th round. I don't know what they were thinking.
I would have took a flyer on him in the 4th round. Like he slid
Right.
that far. Everyone had him
Yep.
grading as number one, number two prospect.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe him in New York could have been a problem.
Yeah, it
He'd
was
be in the
very
city
bad.
partying every night. Where are you, man? I'm in the bar.
Yeah, but he's not bad. He's not like terrible. He has the arm strength. He just needs to
And he's
like learn and have an offensive mind around him. I mean,
he's
the
got to
coaches
mature.
set him up for failure too.
Yeah, he's got to mature. I mean, plus, he's got good bloodlines. His dad's a good coach. I mean, I'm sure he has the tools.
And their defense was unbelievable. It was a top 5 defense.
I just think he had, what it is, man. I think he had really bad interviews at the combine.
Yeah, I agree. It's just
Yeah, I think
he has no weapons too. Like Fannin on that team, the tight end, the rookie that they got,
yeah,
he's
he's good.
unbelievable.
Yeah. The running back is pretty good too, right?
Yeah, well, Judkins had that horrible leg injury.
Right. Right.
So I mean, the team's not bad. I don't think the Browns are bad. I just don't see us beating the Browns
What
with
happened to
Monken.
Njoku?
He's a free agent.
Njoku.
And the Jets, the people are saying the Jets might sign him.
Oh God. Hey,
I don't
listen.
want to sign anyone to like a big deal, but they're going to because they're on the hot seat. They're going to try everything they can do.
Yeah, Muji has to. He's got to land some
If
big
they
players.
somehow trade any of those first round picks next year, I will be so mad.
I'm still like baffled at this whole thing with Glenn and the coaching thing. I mean, it's what a joke. He entered 8, and Wink Martindale, who's got a lot of experience in the league. I think he was on the Ravens, the Giants. He's got he's respected around the league. You imagine when
No one
Glenn's.
wants to come to the job for the
That's what I'm
Jets.
saying. Do you imagine if Glenn said to him, like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to call the plays"? He'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
No, Wink Martindale only
Yeah.
wanted to interview for the Jets. It says no one wanted the job, and he wants to get back to the NFL. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Exactly. He didn't really do a great job at Michigan last year, so I think he's kind of weathered. I think he's kind of
He's an old school mindset.
yeah. I think you hire the guys the Ravens did. You hire these young guys from from good minds, and who are intelligent and blow you away in the interviews, and you hope they do well. This guy will probably be good. This guy Reese, that's a good organization, the Ravens.
Yeah, Minter. His name is Minter. Jesse
Yeah,
Minter.
Jesse Mentor. Yeah, he worked with a lot of good guys. Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
I think he worked with both Harbaughs.
Oh, he was at Harbaugh in Michigan, and then he followed him to the Chargers. But
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. And
I'm excited to see him because I like Lamar and the Ravens. I don't
I
think
always like the Ravens. I always respect the Ravens.
I think
Going.
he'll be a good coach because their defense has been their problem. So like he'll bring in a guy with to help Lamar too, and then he'll take care of the defensive side.
Yep. And what do you think about? Let's talk a little bit about the games of last week. The championship games. I mean, the Patriot game. I thought in Denver. That was like a tease. Is that Steedham came in that won first series and just looked pretty good. He threw a really nice long ball right on the money, and then he threw a nice. I think he threw a nice little fade in the right corner to Sutton. And you go, oh wow, this could be a good game. Maybe he's going to do all right. And then all of a sudden, you could see like the Patriots all of a sudden unleashed the fury on them. Just they made
They can
changes and they
only
put
blitz. That team only blitzes.
that's what he did. He just blitzed the whole game. He just put pressure on the guy, and the guy he folded.
It sucks to see the Patriots Super Bowl, but
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
like
pretty.
if you look at Drake May, he did not do anything. The only way they scored a touchdown was because Stidham fumbled the ball on the
Yeah,
10.
yep,
They,
yeah.
Drake May had 84
Is that the one he
yards.
threw it backwards?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just horrible. Just take the sack.
yeah. He was horrible. He just had that one good series, and then he just appeared for the whole game. It was a
Like
joke.
you take the sack. The Patriots haven't. They got no like the Broncos D completely shut down the offense of the Patriots. They just got the ball in the 5. I mean, you can't do
Right.
much better than that for the defense. And
No, the
Drake May
Patriots.
had a horrible game. He had 84 passing yards, like 60 rushing, but about it, they did nothing. They scored one field goal, and they couldn't score another touchdown at all.
No, I
And
totally
then it
agree with you.
started snowing, and I'm like, oh, here comes the Patriots' luck, like their
And the
schedule this
missed
year.
field goals.
Oh my God, don't even get me started. The Broncos should have won that game. It's
It
just
was Bo
horrible.
Nix. I think with Bo Nix, they blow him out. To be honest with you,
100%.
I'm not gonna say blow him out, but I think they beat him pretty comfortably. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
could
Bo
see them
Nix
beat.
is it
I
would have put up a better performance instead of him.
Stidham, he had one good series, and all of a sudden you never saw him again the whole game. He was
Yeah, he was
terrible.
horrible.
He was just so bad. Then the Patriots would put pressure on him in passing downs, and they would stack the line. They couldn't run against him.
They like deterred from their run. They used to run the ball a lot too, the Broncos, and they just like deterred from that and let
It
Stidham
was
throw it. I was very
terrible.
confused.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty boring game all around. To be honest with you, what was it 10-7?
Yeah, I don't know. It just
Yeah, the other game was much better, and
I
I
think
thought the
though Seattle has a better D than the Broncos, so it's going to be a good matchup.
yeah, I think and don't forget Seattle's played against some pretty good offensive teams.
Yep, the Rams sadly the team I wanted to win.
And even
Uh,
they crushed the Niners, didn't they?
yeah, they destroyed them.
So the Niners have a good offense too. They got McCaffrey, he's one of the best running back in the league.
And Purdy
Purdy's a
was on
pretty
fire.
Yeah, and Purdy was playing pretty well. I mean, the only thing I guess the Niners don't have really is a really good offensive receiver threat.
And their defense was cooked too. They're all
Yeah,
injured.
they're all injured, exactly,
I mean, I'm surprised they even got that far.
and good. Good for Saleh too, going to Tennessee. That's a good for him.
So
Hope
we
he
had
does well there.
the Seahawks. Sam Darnold beat the Rams. It was a good game to watch. That was probably one of the best games. That
No,
was
that
like
was
the Super
good.
Bowl.
How good is Nakua?
I'm taking him 101 next year in fantasy.
Yeah,
He's gonna be the first pick off
you
my
better
team.
hope
He's
I
just
draft.
so good. Like if Stafford, which I'm assuming he's gonna come back next year and play again, I'm taking Puka. I mean, he's getting the ball he gets the ball like 8 times a game minimum.
It's insane. I think he's definitely the number one receiver next year, and it's not. I don't think it's even close.
I think he's the number one pick.
You know what? I like the running back. I'm not taking him over.
Bijan.
Yeah, you know what? Because Bijan's gonna catch you balls. He's gonna run the ball, and he's on the field more. I mean, he's more balls go in his hands, than what do you call it?
I mean,
Then
Puka minimum gets like 8 catches a game.
yeah, Puka's a beast. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's definitely top five. And there's no doubt about it. I mean, top three picks in a fantasy would be like Puka, Bijan, and McCaffrey.
And Gibbs.
No, I don't like Gibbs. That damn, what's his name there, Montgomery?
Montgomery. He
he
steals everything.
he steals it. If Montgomery wasn't there, I would say Gibbs is the number one pick in the draft.
Yeah, I agree.
But so we'll see the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens. 4.5. I like Seattle. I hope the Seattle. I hope Seattle
Early
gets the
pick right now. Who you picking?
I'm going to take Seattle.
I have to pick Seattle based on principle.
It's a revenge factor too. Remember the Patriots got lucky and won that Super Bowl, and that idiot didn't hand off the ball to Marshawn Lynch.
Also, there was a thing.
You hear what I said?
It was like Sam Darnold. Yeah, I know, but Sam Darnold seeing ghosts his first game against the Patriots. He had four.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice thing for Jet fans just to see Sam. That'd be great. Because Eli beat him twice, right, for the Giants.
Yep.
That'd be great to see Darnold
I
beat
just
him.
don't want to see the Patriots win. It's just
Oh my! Well, what the Patriots win, it just shows you that there's really no great teams in the NFL, and it really doesn't. There is hope for the Jets if they could ever find the right leadership. That it doesn't take
and the quarterback.
long.
Yep.
Right, right. If you get a good quarterback and you put some pieces there with free agency in the draft, there's hope for you. Because, like I said, I don't think the AFC is that great.
Yeah, I agree.
The NFC's got more better teams, I think.
I agree also.
But
I don't think I just you just need your quarterback. You need your I mean they had 120 million free agency, so they got the job done.
and, also it's a sign of a really bad owner when you have so much dead money on the sidelines. Like I said, he's going to pay Salah. He's paying this idiot coach who we call coach Glenn, and he's probably going to eat a lot of money with Fields.
Yeah. So we had the number 2 pick right now. Who do you want in the draft?
Yeah, my boy Bain.
You
No, I don't
love
know.
Bane.
I like Bain, but I see these mocks, these so-called experts. They got like Bain like just barely inside the 10th pick.
I know. A lot
They
of them
have.
are changing it now.
We got to see tape. You have tape?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see. I got to see. I
All right,
saw
we'll do
Bain.
Bane first.
Bain. But I mean, listen, Bain in the championship game. Let's see. What do you got here?
So we got Bane. I think he's lined up over here. I'm gonna circle him. This
Yeah,
is when they played Notre Dame, so he's gonna be going over here, and then this is
he's
not
on.
like
Yeah.
a highlight, but I mean he
Let me put my.
follows the ball, he gets where he needs to go. Let's go
He's
to
fast. He's fast for a big
yeah. I
guy.
mean, look at the size of him.
I know he's massive.
I
Look
mean,
at him.
like the guy through a screen. Hear him again. Look at him. He's coming in,
Yeah, I like him.
bulldozing the guy,
Yep.
causing pass breakup.
Yep.
Like, look at this. Oh my God.
And that guy he hit is huge.
He's so there's two different
Strong.
guys. The Bane is more of like the power guy. So
Yeah.
you see him up top here. Look at him just bull rush through. He lowers the shoulder. He's like the Miles Garrett, but he lowers your shoulder, gets in front of your face.
Yeah,
And Arvo Reese is more like the Micah Parsons, the speedy edge rusher
yeah,
type
Bane's
of guy. So he's getting almost doubled. He goes right through the guy.
yeah, he's fast, bro. Damn. He's like a gorilla. He's gonna kill you.
He's huge.
Look at that. Let's just see, where is he? Yeah, there. Okay, you
He's
got it.
lined up top here.
Yeah.
He,
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
on
look at
top.
this. He tracks the ball well.
You circled the wrong guy, you knucklehead.
That's Bane.
No, but you circled the bottom
Oh,
guy.
the
He's
top
on.
guy. He has the arms, like the JJ Watt arm
That's the
thing.
only. Yeah, he's got the little short arms like a little alligator.
But I mean, he tracks the ball well. He does a stunt, comes off, goes right in the guy's face.
Yeah, put on Reese. Like to see Reese.
Okay, let's go to Reese. I mean,
Yeah.
he's more of the
I like
prototypical.
Bane. You know what? I like Bane's power.
That's what it is. So, like I said, Bane is power, and he's more speed. Orville Reese. This is Reese. So Reese,
This
they have him
is
playing more as like a linebacker type of role.
what number
They
is
they mix
Reese?
him around. He goes edge, he goes linebacker, he does whatever. But I mean, this is a
Yeah,
great
Matt,
tackle.
put the what number is he?
He's number 8. He just made the tackle right there. I'll review it again. They'll show a highlight right here. So he comes down. He's right here on the right. Comes down. This is against Texas, like a linebacker, right
Yeah, I
there.
see him. Okay, they're on the bottom of the pile. Yeah.
So I mean, he can do anything. It's him right there rushing as like a D tackle. They put him wherever like a Micah Parsons.
So they can move him around both sides.
Yep.
Oh,
Circle
there
right
he is.
there. That's him in his stunt.
Yeah, he's fast.
And he has long arms. And he's 6'4". It's a great build. So he fakes a stunt.
Yeah.
Looks exactly like Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So this is him in coverage too. So he can do anything. You can play linebacker coverage, wherever you want him.
How big is he? How much does he weigh?
I can look it up right now. But I mean, I love Reese. Like, look at that. You can put him
Yeah,
like
I
back
think you're
up behind the D
100%
tackle and have him
right.
just
He,
rip
he
stunts.
he's like a Parsons. You're right.
People say he's a great prospect too.
He plays against good competition. Ohio
He's
State's
hit
got
there.
a
He
tough
plays
schedule.
quarterback spy a lot. Look how fast he is. That's great.
Ooh, that's a good play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they mostly had him at quarterback spy against running quarterbacks, but he's not like your prototypical
wow. That's gonna be a
power
tough.
guy.
That's gonna be a. Well, I think you know what. Either way they go, I think they're probably gonna take Reese.
I think so too.
Bane.
I'll
I
go
like
Reese
the.
to see his size. He's uh,
He's definitely a lot
six
lighter.
four, 243.
Wow, he's. I didn't think he was that heavy.
He's big.
He's pretty big. Jesus Christ. And what's Bane? Bane's what, like 270?
Let me look it up. Ruben
You
Bain.
might be right. Go with the smaller guy, lighter
He's
guy.
6'3", 270.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What happens? He eats like 10 Big Macs or something, and he's like 290.
Yeah, another Makai Becton.
Exactly. And I know what scares me about Ohio State. Before your time, we took Vernon Golston. What they say he looked like Tarzan, played like Jane.
So I
Vernon
mean,
Golston.
I like Reese, and then I would go one of the three receivers: Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Makai Lemon.
You
So
like
that's
Lemon.
my ideal drafts.
You don't like the guy. You don't like the defenseman lineman Peter Cook from Clemson.
I just don't think he's gonna be there. I just
You're
think
probably right.
he's the only D
They had
tackle
like
that's decent.
Carnell Tate going to the Jets at 16. I said he's not lasting fucking to 16.
He's maybe pick 10. That's like being generous.
Yeah, unless we trade up and
I
get
think
him.
the Browns are gonna take him because Monken he likes receivers. He's an offensive guy, so I mean he's gonna take weapons to surround Shadur.
Right, right.
So I mean it's gonna be interesting. I would personally go Reese over Bain right
Yeah,
now.
next podcast. Let's. You want to look at the receivers?
Yeah, we'll do each of the receivers.
Wait, we'll
I
do.
mean it
Well,
wasn't.
let's do Lake. Why don't we do Carnell with Tate against
We'll
Lemon?
do three of the receivers. I mean that
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
that
fine.
long.
That's
So
cool. We'll do. We can do Lemon, right?
yeah, so Lemon is he's
Tate,
5'11". Tate is like 6'3", 6'4". He's
and
one of
who's
the
the other
bigger
guy you
guys.
like? Who's the top three?
It's Jordan Tyson. So Jordan Tyson is the Arizona State receiver. He would be the number one receiver, but he has like long list of injuries. He's just injured.
We don't want that. Okay, that's
So I
fine.
mean that's pretty much it.
Okay. And going to switch to hockey a little bit.
Yeah, start with the Islanders' big win
Wicked
last night.
news. Isles make two trades. They get Carson. I don't know how he pronounces his last name. Susie, I
Susie,
guess
yeah.
Susie, from the Rangers. Probably the Isles and Rangers historically have not made. I think they've made 4 trades since the Islanders' existence in '72. What do you call it? Susie was recommended by Horvat, who played with him, I guess, in Vancouver in 2023, maybe. So Horvat knew about him. So I think he was the driving force behind that. And I have no problem if Horvat likes you, but that's a good thing because
Yeah,
Horvat,
come on in. You're
yeah,
welcome.
right? He's well respected around the league. He's a good. He'll probably be the future captain of the Islanders once the Islanders, Lee retires or they get rid of him. And then they make an interesting trade. They get Palat for what's the name of the Russian kid?
Siplikov.
Yeah, and he never really played that much
He
anyway.
never had a role in this team.
No, I mean, listen, they did the Devils a favor. They ate $6 million worth of. Well, I guess it's prorated this year, but next year it's $6 million on the books. But Palat has a history with our GM Darsh. Darsh,
I like the guy. I mean, look what the guy did last night.
he scored a goal. He had a goal and assist. He obviously didn't fit in the Devils system. He fits in much better with the Islander system.
Isn't he more of like a prototypical, like more
He's
of a
he's all
defenseman?
around. Matt, he plays offense and defense. That's why they like him, and he's a very, very good playoff player. So if the Islanders have to happen to get into the playoffs, he'll be a big asset. Plus, he's got 2 cups.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
and
like
like I
this guy
said,
Darsh.
and
He's making moves now.
Darsh knows him. I mean, whatever he definitely knows him, and that's why he brought him in. So I got no problem with that. Some of the Islander fans are like, oh, $6 million. What do you care about $6 million? Who gives a shit? And it sounds like the Rangers. They're playing again tonight. I was beating them 5-2. I mean, one thing I didn't see, I've never seen it in a hockey game. The Rangers took 3 penalties on the one shift.
Yeah, I saw that.
3 penalties on one shift. So, and then the Islanders made him pay for it. The Islanders scored 2 goals on that power, that long
That
power play.
Barzell power play goal, that was like the best
Yeah, he didn't have
power
much of an
play.
angle.
That was the
Yeah.
best power play goal like setup that I've ever seen them do.
No, the Owls are playing well. I mean, getting Susie, I think Pulak came back last night, so that was good news, right?
Hmm.
Um, so hey, listen, if they can, win tonight and I think the Olympic break starts soon, so that's going to be good for them to get some rest. Get a little what is it, 2 weeks rest?
Yep.
So that's be good for the Islanders. They could use the rest. I mean, it's good for the whole league, any players, and especially guys battling injuries. So the future is bright for the Islanders, and they held out Panarin last night on the Rangers. So there's something brewing with him on a trade. So I don't know.
Would you want the
I'm
Islanders to trade for him or no?
I don't know. It depends on what they have to give up for him. If they got to give up a lot for him, I don't know if I
They're gonna
want.
want a lot.
Exactly. And Darsh said I'm not, I'm open to trading a first round pick, but it's going to have to be for someone really good. And range, it will cost you a first round pick and a player for the bread man.
Who do
I
you
mean,
think? What
he
player?
he would be a good fit for the Islanders. There's a lot of Russians. I mean, Shabanov is on the team. Art
What player do you
Sorokin.
think they would have to give up? Maybe one of their prospects or like a
Well,
solidified player right
I'm not
now?
giving up Holstrom. I'll tell you that much.
No.
I would think it would be a first round pick and probably a really, really good. I don't know if it'd be a player or just be a high rated prospect.
He's that good, Panarin?
He is good, but he's like in the range. Are being smart. They're going to trade him because they're not really going anywhere. But again, it's only half the season. You never know. They could go on a roll, but he's an unrestricted free agent, so they want to get something for him. I can't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to just make another move for a. They need a
Oh,
goal
I
scorer.
mean, imagine if they got Panarin. I mean, imagine that power play. It'd be Panarin, Barzell, Horvat,
Schaefer.
Schaefer. That'd be a sick power play, man.
Who else? Who's the other defenseman with? Who's the other? Is it Pelic or Pulak?
Probably Pulak has the cannon. So probably Pulak back there, just blasting away.
Yeah, I like the
So
British guy too. He's not terrible, like as a backup.
no, that was a good signing for the Islanders. No, I see a lot of stuff. I'm on a lot of the Islanders apps. The one guy they're really getting on is Drouin. Everyone's disappointed in Drouin, the guy they got from the Avalanche, who signed as a
Heineman's
free
very
agent.
good.
Heilman was a great trade. That was a great trade.
Did they get that? Where did they get that guy from? Either the
The
Canadians or
Canadians
yeah,
for Dobson. He was a throw-in. Imagine that he was a throw-in.
he's unbelievable this year.
And they had 2 first round picks with it. And they got the 15, 16
So
or 16 and
Druin is the guy.
17.
What do we get from the Avalanche again? It was Druin and a pick.
No, Drouin was a free agent signing. We
Oh,
got from the Avalanche, we got Richie, who's been a scratch. He's been in and out of the lineup, Callum Richie. He's good. I mean, the guy's a good player. Plus, I
is
think we got a
Druin's
first
not
round
good?
pick.
D'Angelo's kind of growing on me. He's playing pretty decently.
D'Angelo's playing good.
So I mean, this
Yeah.
team is it's. I think Wah finally has like stability on this team now instead of Lou.
I think Waz doing a great job. I think really, yeah. I mean, if the Islanders make the playoffs and are like, win a series or two, I think Waz the coach of the year.
Yeah, because his team had the #1 pick last year.
Yeah, I mean,
It just shows you too how like one player can like change the whole
and
momentum.
he's a baby. He's 18 years old.
Yep.
He said he
Like
gets
you,
he's a,
I watched like some of the Instagram posts of the Islanders, and they're like so happy. Like they're like when they talk about Schaefer, it's like yeah, he brings like young energy to the team, and I'm like so glad to
he
have
has like a
him.
mosquito. He gets on the nerves of like he's saying of a Mayfield. He'll tweak him, and he's like a mosquito.
Well, sometimes he like sits with the guys and like sleeps next to them like on the plane because he's like a
He-
kid. I mean, what does he want him to do? Like
and he
sit alone?
chirps. He's a chirper.
I love Schaefer.
So they're playing tonight again. So it's back to back. The Isles are trying to sweep the sea. What's funny? What's interesting? When the Rangers scored the goal, that's the first goal the Rangers have scored against the Islanders this year. The Islanders, past 2 games against the Rangers, have shut them
Let him
out.
out.
Yeah, so they won 5-2 last night. So the Rangers have scored two
So is
goals.
Sorokin playing tonight or is Bridge
Yeah,
again?
Sorokin. Yes, Rich played last night, so it's gonna be Sorokin tonight at the Garden.
Oh, it's at the Garden.
Yeah, last night was at Elmont, so tonight's at the Garden, and then the season series is over between these two teams. And then the trade deadline, I believe, is next week.
Gotta make some moves here. Get us Panarin.
It depends on what they got to give up for him. I
Or
mean,
or is there another guy that you're in the market for looking
I
at?
think a lot of teams are in on Panarin, so I think the
Yeah.
Rangers might trade Panarin to the Western Conference. I don't think they're
They
gonna
would
trade him.
never trade him to the
Yeah, I
Islanders.
could see someone like Minnesota. Imagine Minnesota adds him.
They're that
Um, you
good
know,
for this year, Minnesota, right?
Minnesota's good. Yeah, I think they're second in the that one division out west. They're doing well. Maybe they're behind the Golden Knights.
I mean, so there's no other guy in the in the whole league. If you had to make a
Imagine
trade right now.
Colorado gets him. If Colorado gets him, it's over. You want to just hand them the cup unless they have like 55
No,
injuries.
I'm saying if there's a guy in the league right now, any team who you want to trade for, who is it?
Yeah, I don't know all the unrestricted free agents. Next podcast.
All right, next pod we
I'll
go
get a
on.
list of all the unrestricted free agents, and throughout I'll get like the top 100 or the top 50 free agents, unrestricted free agents. That's the list you kind of have to look at because teams will be looking to unload them. Depends on what their situation. Obviously, if they're a playoff team, they're not going to unload an unrestricted free agent. But teams like the Rangers, who may not make the playoffs, should definitely be sellers.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. No news with the Mets, so just waiting until the season starts. So that's
Hey,
about it.
so next week we can do a little draft on the Jets. Check out a few receivers, talk a little hockey, because now we have a break between the Super Bowl, which will be a week from Sunday.
Yep. Super Bowl. Who's gonna come win the championship? My bet is the Seahawks. Your bet Seahawks. We do not want the Patriots winning. So
We're big on Sam the Man Darnold.
you think he's gonna see some ghost?
Let's just hope he doesn't turn into the Jets. Yeah, he sees ghosts. Yeah, I've seen ghosts. Remember that?
That's so bad. All right, Hammer. Thanks for your time.